Hello, hello. As you get here, make sure that you say hello and let me know that you're here. And I am going live in the different windows now. So give me just a moment to get everything situated. It won't take me but just a minute, I promise. Hmm. Uh, okay, for some reason it is not connecting to Facebook. Let me delete that and start again. Let me see. Give me just a second. Like I said, as you get here, make sure you say hello and let me know you're here while I'm trying to get this stuff situated. So give me just a moment. All right, let's see if it works. All right, well, it is not, so we will not be having Facebook on here, but that's quite all right. Okay. All right, I'm looking to see my notes here. All right. So it's great to have you here. My name is Vicki Poole. I'm with the Enlightened Peach, and I'm a master transformational coach, board certified hypnotist, and certified hypnosis instructor. So I've been an entrepreneur for over 30 years, and I'm here to talk about the stuff that actually changes things at our subconscious level. So if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And then if you're on Instagram, just go ahead and give me a follow. But there's a reason that what most people do, or what I have found a lot of people do, is when they've got money goals and money things, and they especially do this like after at the first of the year, they start creating their vision boards and they're doing all the things. They've got the affirmations, and in my stand up and stand out community, that's one of the things that I do a lot is I share affirmations and journal prompts. But the thing is that those things alone really don't stick when it's as we're talking about money, right? And it's not your fault. You're actually just working at the wrong level because your conscious mind is only 5% of the equation. And what hypnosis and EFT actually does is they go underneath to where the real programming lives. And that's how we actually clear up old stories and not just cover them up. So one of the things that is really important to understand is that most of the things that we are seeing in our world, the outer things, are a reflection of what's going on in here and what's going on in here. And, there are people that do exceptionally well, but they can still have limiting beliefs too, because maybe they have a limiting belief that they have to work so hard to get money. And so they do that. They get the money, but then they never give themselves an opportunity to sit down and relax because they think that the only thing they can do is just keep going and going and going. And so then they burn out. Then there are people that have the idea of who they are is tied to some things that they heard when they were young children. Maybe they heard some of those phrases that a lot of us hear as young children, as money doesn't grow on trees. We can't afford that. There are, and I wonder sometimes, I used to think about this. What do you say to your children if you really don't have the money, but you're wanting to give them this amazing feeling with money? And so you don't want to say that. So one of the things that I think, and you can give me your opinion on it, but one of the things that I think is when you're in a position where it's not, the money's not there and your child's asking for something, instead of saying, I'm sorry, we don't have the money, stop asking, that kind of thing. Maybe it would be good to say something along the lines of, that's just not our financial priority right now. And I know it's something that you really want. So why don't we sit down and talk about it and how we might can make that happen? So that kind of gives them the idea that, oh, maybe, even though it's not our financial priority right now, maybe there's a way to make that happen. And so then it gives a little bit more of a feel of everything's possible. You just have to sit down and look at where our priorities are. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what's coming up for me right now as I'm talking. So the people struggle, right? And let's be honest, there have been some times that I had some major financial struggles, and a lot of people do. The thing is that, like I've said before, our outer world is a reflection of our inner world on what we believe about ourselves. And so we can have people, like if you've got two people in a car going down the road and they're in the back seat, one's looking out on the right. Well, they're both looking out on the right, and one of them has a really uplifting demeanor about them. They believe in the possibilities in the world. And so when they're looking out the window, they see the flowers, they see the trees that may be budding, they see a child playing, they see a dog running, they see all the wonderful things, right? Maybe they see the birds in the sky. And then there's another person in the car looking on the same side of the road, and they're one of those people that thinks everybody's out to get them. They think that the world's a scary place. They have all these more negative feelings about who they are and about the world. So when they look out that same window, they're going to see the tree that's kind of got some dead limbs on it. They're going to see that the grass needs to be cut, or they're going to see the clothes that the kids have on are dirty. They're going to be seeing the same things, but they're only going to see the things that are true to who they are. And because there are 50 billion bits of information that come to us per second, and our brain cannot handle all of that. I mean, everything is energy, everything is trying to get our attention, but we can only handle 2,000 bits of information per second. That's a huge difference, right? And just think, if it was only 100,000 bits of information per second, that's still a huge difference in what we actually is out there and what we can see. Well, what makes the difference in what you see and what's out there is your view of the world, how you view things, how you feel about yourself, how you, the beliefs that you have about who you are. All of those things determine what those 2,000 bits of information per second are. So that's why people can experience the same circumstances and have totally different memories of what happened, because they were viewing the world from their lens. And so one of the things is, like, if you think about it, if you were to have a pair of glasses and you had Vaseline on them and you looked out, you're going to only see Vaseline on the lens. You're not going to see clearly what's going on in your life, the world, or anything, because you have a filter on there from your beliefs. And the thing about beliefs, hold on a second. Okay, I'm just making sure I got my window open here so I can see if I've got anybody over here yet. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. So the thing is that we are all the time using our own filters. But if you can get to the place where you can kind of wipe those lenses clean so you can see the world better, you can see your world, yourself in a totally different light, then, oh my gosh, is it amazing, amazing thing, right? I've got some notes here to make sure I cover certain things. And so some of the things that I do to help people to clear that lens, to do the change their view of themselves and who they believe they are, is I use hypnosis, NLP, EFT. And if none of that makes any sense to you, that's okay, because not everybody is in the place where they know all of that. A lot of people know hypnosis just because you see movies and you see things where people are hypnotized, right? But what they show on TV or what you see on like a cruise ship or something like that is very different from actual hypnosis. I mean, that is a hypnosis in a way, but it's not that grand a lot of times. And it's not where someone can make you cluck like a chicken, even if you don't want to. It's very interesting. And so I would love to kind of know what your thoughts are on what hypnosis is and what it feels like. And like I said, there's the things that we see in our world, whether it's good or it's bad, it's all because of this belief we have in us. And so I know I'm kind of rambling because I can't find my notes. And that's okay, right? But the thing is that our world is so much different when we believe better things about ourselves, right? And it matters. So there's a thing that and you've probably heard this before, but we have the conscious mind and the subconscious mind, right? So our conscious mind, that's you that's listening to me right now. That's the one that makes the decisions, sets the goals, writes affirmations, makes vision boards. I remember I talked about that earlier. That part runs 5% of our behavior. Only 5%. Think about that. The other 95% is your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind is not interested in your new goal, is not moved by your vision board. It cares about one thing, and that's what it's decided to be true, what it learned, what it was programmed with a long time ago. And it will run that program quietly, efficiently, without any drama, without any malice. It's just doing its job because its sole job is to keep you safe. And keeping you safe doesn't mean life is rosy. It doesn't mean that you're prosperous. It doesn't mean you have a great relationship. Keeping you safe is all about what you've survived, the things that you've learned that it feels are true because it's been repeated often enough. Like, hold on. What is this right here? Okay. I don't know. I just saw a new button that I hadn't seen. Okay. All right. So I'm just trying to make sure I can see comments when they come in. Show comments on stage. Not sure what that means. All right. So, well, we're not going to worry about it. Hopefully I'll see comments when they pop up. So anyway, now I lost my total train of thought. I apologize. Let's see. So, oh, I know we were talking. Yeah, right. So we were talking about the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, and that the subconscious mind's goal is to keep you safe. And so it learns what you believe and it helps to support that. So if you believe that the world is cruel and that nobody likes you, it's going to search out people and things and circumstances that's going to prove that to you over and over and over again. So it's going to find circumstances, people, whatever it needs to prove that over and over again. And that's why some people say, I don't know why, everybody I date is like this. Every time I get a job, this happens. And because there's a belief in there, and the subconscious mind is making sure that it searches out things that help it to show that that is true. And so the only way that you can change that is by going into the subconscious mind and removing the old belief, or sometimes you're not removing it, you're actually altering the belief to be something that is more in line with what you want and who you choose to be. Now, I don't know if that makes sense, but it's definitely an important thing to remember. And 95% of what's going on is your subconscious mind. And that's one of the reasons why you can get in a car and you can be just so distracted. You're listening to music, you're thinking about things, and all of a sudden you realize that you're at your destination. You do not remember stopping at the red lights. You don't remember any of the trip because your mind was somewhere else. And your subconscious mind was running the show. It was helping you drive. It was leading the way. So just think of how powerful that is. And there are so many times that we are under hypnosis and we're not even aware of it, because we are, when you think about when you're watching something on TV and a commercial comes on, and then suddenly you're craving the thing that they just did the commercial for. That's a form of hypnosis. You go watch a movie, and in the movie you experience when the character falls in love, you experience when they have the heartbreak. If they cry, a lot of times you'll cry. You get so into it that you are almost hypnotically put inside the screen of that movie, because it feels almost like it's happening to you, right? And so there's so many times that we are so under hypnosis and we don't even realize it. So one of the things that we kind of play with is maybe it's time to get un-hypnotized and start taking control of how you're going throughout your day and your life. All right, I'm just checking on. All right, making sure I'm not missing anything. So as I'm talking to you, I'm thinking about the when it comes to money and how that actually works with your subconscious mind, right? And I mentioned earlier that some of the things that we've heard as young children is that money doesn't grow on trees. We can't afford that. Who do you think you are? And, there's so many things. Well, I remember when I was a teenager and I was about to go to college, and my Dad and I went to my grandmother's house, and he's really excited because I'm the first person in the family to go to college. And so he tells her that I got into college, I got into the college that I wanted to, and that I'm going to be going. And she didn't say, um, I'm so excited for you. Congratulations or anything. She looked at me and she said, I don't know why you won't finish. And I had never given her any reason to think that I don't finish things. Never. I mean, hell, I was what, 16 at the time? What did I not finish? But for whatever reason, her saying that logged into my mind. And from that point on, I felt like I was one of the people that didn't finish things. And I proved it and prove it over and over again. I'm not sure. All right. I am just trying to figure there's different windows that are popping up and down. I'm just not I'm actually on StreamYard, streaming out into Instagram and to YouTube, which is what I typically do, but it's done an update or something and things are just a little bit different. So I keep popping onto these windows to see what's happening. But have you ever caught yourself having this desire to let's just talk about money, okay? Um, have you ever been in a place where you said, "Okay, this is how much money I want to make this year," and you set that as a goal? You maybe you even broke it down into how much you needed to make every month. Maybe you broke it down to how much you needed to make every week. Maybe you, oh my gosh, um, I all of a sudden I got people popping in. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you guys. Hello, hello. Oh, wow. Hello, hello. This is exciting. This is exciting. I don't think I've ever had this many people popping up. I just found this button that shares the thing on the screen, so now I know what it's for. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys for being here. I'm talking about hypnosis and our limiting beliefs. And oh my gosh, I see a lot of goats on here. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. So if you're popping in here and you're not following me, please go ahead and follow me. Oh my gosh. I don't even have a clue how many people this is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my God, I feel so blessed. I feel so blessed right now. Almost feel like I'm going to cry. Um, wow, wow. So anybody that's popping in right now, I would love to know, have you ever had hypnosis? Yeah, subscribe to my channel. I saw somebody put subscribe. Yeah, subscribe to my channel. I would so appreciate it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I love my hair too. I'm one of those people, I don't like having things just, I don't know. It has to be different, right? Oh, thank you. You hit the like and subscribe. Thank you. I feel so blessed, so blessed, so blessed. Blessings to you too. Blessings. Oh, thank you. You've never had hypnosis. It's going so fast. I can't keep up. Somebody said that they had hypnosis, I think, for stop smoking. Some of my greatest um, testimonials have come from some of my stop smoking clients. Wow, wow, wow. Goat blessings. Yes, definitely. So, I mean, if you want to stick around, stick around. I have got one of the things I was planning on talking about tonight is I have a thank you for liking and subscribing. I have a workshop that's coming up on Tuesday, the 14th at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And I'm going to put a link in the comments. Anybody that wants to sign up for it, it's about money and our money stories. And it's called The Money Story That You Have Is Not Even Yours. And that changes. So we're going to have uh, an amazing time, and we're actually going to do a group hypnosis. So, oh, it's going so fast I can't keep up. Uh, wish you could pause it a second and see. Let's see. What was the goat's favorite sound? I don't know. Bah. I don't know. Is that a goat? Blessings. Thank you. If you see oh my gosh. What do you call see, it's going so fast. Definitely. Thank you so much. I feel so blessed tonight. Thank you all. I don't know who you all are, but I'm so grateful to have you, and I would love to have you show up from time to time and be here and be part of it. Join me for my Tuesday night workshop. It's going to be great. If you've ever been curious about hypnosis and you'd like to see, then definitely come and join me for the workshop on Tuesday. And I will, oh my gosh, congratulations. God is good. Yes, God is good. I feel so blessed. I feel like God's sitting in here with me right now as all of this stuff is coming up. Oh, hope your workshop fills up. Oh, me too. I want to have quite a few people on there. It is going to be so powerful. I did one a couple of weeks ago, and there was some people that had such amazing transformations just from the workshop. So it is definitely amazing. You'll be back. Oh, good. Goat Raiders in the house. Oh, my heaven's sakes. I have never seen anything like this. Oh, I'm telling you, I feel blessed beyond measure. What was the audio peaking? What? Blessings, Goat Raiders. I don't know, what is the red hand, yellow hands. Thank you so much. Well, definitely check it out. And if you on my YouTube channel, I have some free hypnosis in there. I have a lot of different stuff that you can look at. You'll be excited to be able to tap into it. We'll be back. Good. Oh, you are spreading joy. I'm telling you, and blessings. Thank you so much. I don't know who's in charge of doing all this or who started it, but thank you, God, for sending them my way. The workshop, I think somebody just asked about the workshop. It is actually on Tuesday, which is this Tuesday, the 14th at 7 p.m. Eastern. And yes, we're going to be doing a group hypnosis. We'll be uncovering some limiting beliefs about money, because this one's about money. Oh, see, it's going so fast. I see a little thing that's a question, and then I can't grab it to to do this. Blessings to you too. Thank you. Oh my gosh. We're here to spread the love and joy. Well, thank you so much for doing that, because I definitely, I will tell you, I was feeling a little bit down right before I got on this live. I had some things going on, and I had decided I was going to go live at 7:00. So I did a little bit of a prayer and everything before I got on, and then I popped in. So I am actually located in Georgia. So where are you located? Oh, thank you. And one of the things that I've done for quite a while, and there's a lot of them in my YouTube and then on my Instagram as well, but I did this peace, love, and light. So I would just, before I made sure sometime before I went to bed, I would just send everybody a video of me with sending peace, love, and light. And it was one of the things that I loved doing. And I don't do it as much now because it seemed like it was feeling. Oh, thank you. It peace, love, and light to you too. And so sometimes it started feeling like it was a job, and that wasn't the purpose of it. The purpose of it was just to share that. So now what I do is when I'm feeling it, Your brother lives in Cartersville. That's probably about 35 or 40 minutes from me. So curious on seeing more of you. Oh, well, I'm here. I go live every Monday in a group in Facebook that I actually stream here, and then I go in and do clips, and I do different things periodically to kind of stay in front of people, right? Thank you. Thank you. I feel blessed so much. Hello. Hello. Why did the GOAT YouTube streamer Call of Duty? He was an expert at headbutting. Oh gosh, I love these. Um, oh gosh, they're so fast. They're so fast. Hello from Missouri, Goat Raiders. Everyone subscribing, thumbs up. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Many blessings. Oh my gosh. Looking forward to learning more. Thank you, Vicki. My pleasure. And I think that said Pam, but it was going so fast. I'm not sure. Um, oh, okay. You've been rated, but we can't stay. I think that's what that said. Thank you so much. I feel so blessed and so grateful to have you all here. And I hope you will come and look at some of the content that I have and then show up when I'm doing my lives on Monday. And then every now and then I pop in during the week or on the weekend and just kind of thank you. Thank you. I love you, Vicki. And I'll join your live from now on. Okay, cool, cool. Hello from Tennessee. I have a real good friend that lives in Tennessee. She has a retreat center there. It's called Wildwoods Retreat. It's amazing. It's amazing. Blessings, blessings. Oh, I do feel so blessed right now. Spreading the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll be back. Oh, thank you. I am so humbled. I am so humbled. You just do not know. Pennsylvania. Oh God, Missouri, Atlanta, Shelly from Atlanta. You'll have to check me out. Bounce will be back. Okay, I need to say goodnight. You've been rated. Virginia, thank you, thank you. Uh, oh my gosh, I am so blessed. I just don't even know what to say. Nebraska, Texas, New York. Yes, God does know when you need blessings for sure. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, thank you. I believe it. Go share love with another small channel tonight. I am so beyond blessed and grateful. You just have no idea. And I would love for you to check out my content and give me a like on some things and definitely see if you can. I think you can. There's a way that you can check this so you get notified when somebody's live. So I will definitely would love to have you come to the next one because a lot of times I'm here talking to myself. Thank you, Minnesota. Thank you, thank you. God is great. Thank you so much, Jane. Yes. Oh my heavens sakes. Wow, that was wild, wild, wild. 529. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Oh, Australia. What time is it where you are? And it's a Vicki. Thank you so much. Oh my God. I feel more blessed than I've had in a very, very long time. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, wow. 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 I am speechless, I will say. From New York, we love you. We have to go bless others. Blessings from Missouri. Wow. You guys are amazing. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Holy smokes. That was exciting. That was definitely exciting. All right. So now if I can remember what I was even saying. Oh, I got so excited. You are a blessing to us. We love you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, April. Man, oh man. I almost feel like I definitely need to take a breather after that. That is just beyond amazing. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to get back to my lesson here, and then maybe some people will be back before I finish. But definitely, um, I'm so excited to have you play and be there for see what my content is, and give me your opinions, ask me questions. I would love it. I would love it. We are the Goat Raiders, and we are here to bless you. Ah, you definitely have been a major blessing. Thank you, April. Thank you. Is it Lila? Love you. I'll be back. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see you on the next live. Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much. And I'm amazed at what you're doing. So thank you for blessing me. And I understand going to bless someone else. I cannot. I'm well, perfect, Jean. I would love to have you back. And so I'm going to finish what I was going to be talking about tonight, and then definitely check out my content and make sure you check to know when I'm going live, because I go live at least once a week, sometimes more than that. All right. So I really don't even remember where I was at when I was. Oh my gosh. I'm getting a message here. Let me see. All right. So when I was talking about our limiting beliefs and what we believe about ourselves, and when we are hypnotized in life most of the time, and how important it is to become unhypnotized so you can actually do things. Thank you, Jean. Thank you. So that you can do things um, more on purpose, because most of the time we're just running on the beliefs that we learned as a child. Because the funny thing is, not really funny, but the interesting thing is, most of the beliefs that we have today became a beliefs between birth and 7 years old, before we had the opportunity or the intelligence, I guess, to question things. And you think about it, a lot of people talk to children and they'll do they'll actually label them. So maybe they have several children and say, well, this is the one that's going to be a doctor. This is the one that's going to be an artist. And maybe this one's going to be a jail. And they'll do these things, but they're really only teasing. But a child actually interprets that as, well, that must be who I am. And so it starts doing things that fulfill that. And so we have so many beliefs that never originated with us. I mean, think about it. There are people that are really shy now, but they weren't born shy, but they learned to be shy. So sometimes that comes from they go to school and somebody makes fun of them, because you know how kids can be, and it made them kind of shrink a little bit. And more people said things, and they would shrink more, and then it would cause them to say things because they shrink, and it would just became this self-fulfilling prophecy kind of thing, where they believed this, they acted this way, made people act that way toward them, and it just creates this rolling essence of that. And if let's just think about maybe when you're in the first, second grade, and maybe even after that, and the teacher says, "Who knows the answer to this question?" And you raise your hand, and then when the teacher calls on you, you get it wrong, and the whole class laughs. That kind of teaches you that if you stick your hand out, if you stand out in life, that people are going to make fun of you. They're not going to be nice. And so people will start becoming a little bit quieter, and they don't want to step out and like at an event or anything. They don't want to talk to people. It shows up in a lot of different ways. And then the workshop that I've got on Tuesday is all about money and our money beliefs. And our money beliefs come from that same time, 0 to 7 years. And when people say the things that a lot of people say, money doesn't grow on trees, and how many have you ever heard the phrase "don't get above your raising"? So that implies that you have to be just like the people that you're around, whether it's good or bad, because if you do anything else, then you're getting above your raising. There's a reason why 95% of the people who win huge amounts of money on the lottery within 5 years are broker than they were to begin with. Think about that. They're broker than they were when they won the money because they had a belief about who they were that was reinforced all the time. Suddenly they got this big lump of money, but they couldn't keep it because their internal beliefs of who they are and what they deserved was different. I talk a lot about the financial thermostat. I did a hypnosis on it at the last workshop. And the financial thermostat is, if you think about your thermostat in your house, you've got it set on 72. If it gets really, really hot out, it's going to bring the temperature back to 72. It gets really, really cold out and the temperature starts dropping in the house, it's going to bring it back up to 72 because that's its job, right? Its job is to keep it at the level that you put it at, right? And so the same thing happens when it comes to our money. We have a financial thermostat. And so our financial thermostat, we can look at where it is by doing a few things. One of the things is if you're, you can take your income that you've had for the last 3 to 4 years and average it out to what you make per year. And you'll see that it's pretty close. If you have 1 year that you make a lot, the next year you go make a lot less because it's got to balance out. And so it's all the time doing this balancing act of making sure things stay where you believe you are. So if let's say, for instance, you make $100,000 a year, and then suddenly something happens where you get this big windfall from, maybe you got a big bonus at work or something happened, and suddenly you had an extra $50,000 for the year. You made 150 instead of 100. Well, you're going to be, not unconsciously, but you're actually going to be doing a lot of things to make sure you get back to that comfortable level of 100,000, whether that means you lose some of it, you invest it and you lose that. Maybe you help people out that never pay you back. There will be all the things you'll do to, it can even come down to suddenly your things in your house will start breaking. All kinds of things will happen to bring you back to that level. And so what we're doing in the workshop is we're kind of looking to see what are your beliefs about money. And then we're going to work on moving that in our group session, our group hypnosis. And this one, we're going to be talking a lot about how, you remember how I said your all these beliefs come from the 0 to 7? That's the time, right? And so when you are making decisions in life, whether it's business, relationships, whatever it may be, the person that's running the show is you between 0 and 7. So you can look in the mirror, and if you see who's really, really running the show, you're going to see your younger self staring back at you. And so we've got to let we got to figure out where that's coming from, what some of those beliefs are, and then we can start reworking it. We can start finding where we are. Hold on a second. Let me put this link in the comments again. Where is it? Hold on. Well, heck. I'm trying to find it. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. Okay, here's the link to sign up for the workshop. Let me share that again. All right. That happened to me. My big brother showed me how to protect myself, and you're right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it can be. It's hard to look at it and see that it's something that's going on in here, because we always seem to want to um, blame circumstances. We want to blame the economy. We want to blame so and so, and it feels more comfortable to do that. But the thing is if we're blaming everybody else, that means everybody else is in control. And we want to know that we're in control. And so the only thing we can control is us and how we react to things. Because I can't remember if it's Zig Ziglar who it is. He says things are neither good or bad, it's thinking that makes them so. And so I like to say, like on my podcast, I say that we live a mosaic life. We have, there's all the bits and pieces that have happened in our lives have created who we are. And so I don't think any of them are a bad thing, because they've helped us to pivot, to go somewhere else. So you can't know the light is so amazing unless you know that there's the darkness. So there's this pendulum of things. But for instance, on my podcast, there was a guy, my first guest on my podcast, and it's called Today's Dream, Tomorrow's Reality, if anybody wants to check that out. And then also you can go to my website. You can go to vickypoole.com or the-enlightenedpeach.com and check out my website. And it has a lot of information on there. But this guest that I had, he was a man who had diabetes, and he didn't take care of himself, and he ended up losing his leg from his knee down. And when I had him on my podcast, I had seen him in one of the Facebook groups I was in, and he was talking about it. And I thought, oh my God, I love his look of life and his story. So I asked him to be on my podcast. And he said that the best thing that ever happened to him was losing his leg, because he said it had changed the trajectory of his life. Because I forgot what he was doing before that. It was some job that he wasn't passionate about or anything. But after he lost his leg, he started looking at life differently, and he started helping people, and he started learning coaching and doing the different things that he was doing. And he met the love of his life. He said it was like everything changed. So he wouldn't trade the life that he has now for the leg. And I think that happens to a lot of us. We can look at things and see that this went wrong, but did it really? Did it go wrong, or did it push you to think differently? Did it push you into a different area? So I like to say it's as a coach, I feel that I help people because I almost feel like I have a drone view. I can be up above what somebody's dealing with, and I can look at them and I can say, okay, I see what you're talking about, but let's look at it this way. And then I can help them find those limiting beliefs. I can help them in so many ways. And it's a beautiful thing. And I love, love, love doing it. And I've been a hairstylist for over 30 years. And when I was a yo-yo dieter, and it seemed like I was always losing all the weight, not all of it, because I never got down to my goal weight. I'd always lose a lot, and then I would go back to being fatter than I was before. And I did it over and over and again. And I finally came to this place where I decided, okay, I've either got to figure out how to change this, or I've got to be happy being fat, because I'm tired of this constant stress and thinking about everything that goes in my mouth. And so I was going to hire a health coach, and then I decided, maybe I need to become a health coach, because if I spend that much money and that much time, I'm going to stick to it. And so I did. I became a health coach, and I loved that so much that I became a life coach. Then I went into some of the advanced stuff. So it's a master transformational coach. But what kept coming up for me, and I noticed in myself and some others, that I was still, no matter how much I wanted it, I was still reverting back to some of those old behaviors. And I had released over 75 pounds, and but I could feel it starting to be a craving for this and for this and for this. And so I decided to look into things that might make it more lasting, and that's when I got into hypnosis. And I recently got not only I have 5 hypnosis certifications, but I've just recently got a certification to teach hypnosis too, because it is so valuable. It's like I want to help other people to do the same thing. And part of it is because I had several clients, well, 2 in particular, that decided after working with me that they wanted to be hypnotists. And I thought, okay, well, there's something there telling me that maybe that I need to do that too. So that's what I'm doing. And let's see. I got so distracted. So I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm all over the place, but I've been on here almost an hour. So I guess it's about time to call it a day. But I would like to invite everybody that was here, everybody that watches the replay, to join me Mondays. I normally do Mondays at 10 a.m. Eastern. And every now and then that fluctuates because something's going on, but most of the time it's 10 a.m. on Eastern on Mondays. And then the workshop is on Tuesday, the 14th at 7 p.m. Eastern. And so there is a sign up form in the comments. So you go to that Google form, you fill that out, and then I send out everybody that is registered will get an email from me the day before and the day of that will have the actual link for you to get into the workshop. And I do say that it starts at 7, and it's like everything. You have a little bit of talking time, right? Getting to know each other and sharing a little bit. And so you can pop in just a little bit later, but once the hypnosis actually starts, I close the room and I don't let anybody else in, because everybody deserves to be able to be in that space and just experience it without any interruptions. And so my whole goal is to help people make a shift. And, I do have a program that's coming up, and I will be talking about that. But the thing is that you will get a shift that night. I promise you, everybody that shows up will have some kind of shift. And so it's going to be amazing to be there. And so thank you guys. Thank you for being here. And I don't know if you're still here, Jean, but thank you so much for hanging out a little bit longer. And everybody that showed up tonight, I am feeling so blessed and beyond grateful that you just have no idea how much this meant to me. And so I will call it a night. And thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Blue daffodil. I like that. And what I always love to say is life is delicious. And I will see you soon. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right. Bye, guys.